beer in a can. No, I'm just kidding.
That's what we said many years ago when we began the website, though.
Yes.
We were like, what is this ridiculous? We even did a taste test between bottle and can. Remember that?
The Trout Slayer?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Our wives helped out with that, getting that going to make sure that we were completely in the dark.
Yes.
On which was which. And I think we actually picked the can, didn't we? We knew there was a difference.
Yeah, there was a difference.
I saw the look.
Yeah, I can't remember, actually. We'll have to go back once again.
Yeah, once again, we'll have to go into the archives, as should you, to find out.
It's our weekly beginning of the podcast teaser that even we don't know the answer to.
We don't know the answer to either. But, like he said, we have a beer in a can, and this officially starts the California choo-choo train.
Yeah.
We are going to start rolling now. This a lot of these we bought in California at separate vacations.
Right.
Some of them you will be able to find depending on where you are. We're in Arizona, so we're in the Southwest. But if a lot of people in California do watch our site, which we thank you for,
yes,
you will be able to find these no problem. So
yeah.
Anyway, let's just get right into it. We've got another sessionable beer for this. Give it a shot. I'm Andrew.
And I'm Keith, and we are AboutBeverages.com. The beverage we're about today is from Modern Times. Are they Modern Times Brewery or Modern Times Beer Company?
Modern Times Beer Company.
It's funny.
It's just Modern Times Beer.
Modern Times, no company.
There's no company involved.
Okay.
There's just some guy in his beer.
Modern Times Beer, and it's their Fortunate Islands. Is it IPA?
They're calling this a hoppy tropical wheat. They actually call this a wheat beer.
Okay, so
they use wheat malt and that kind of thing. So it's a little cloudy, etc. That's kind
Fortunate Islands hoppy tropical wheat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they
sounds good.
So 5%. Like
nice.
we talked about.
Good.
They do something a little bit unique. This is sold in a 4-pack. It's usually anywhere between $9 to $10 for the 4-pack, and they are a pint size.
Nice.
Pint size cans, so they're not 12-ounce cans, they're pint size.
Okay, so your 4-pack's getting you 64 ounces.
Correct.
Of beverage.
Yeah, so it's almost like you're getting a growler.
Yeah, right. You are. That is a growler.
That's a growler. Yeah.
A growler.
Getting a half gallon's worth still.
Yes.
The hops they use in here, they're kind enough to mention actually on the can, are Citra and Amarillo, so they're going for the fruity thing again, which is.
See, this information referring back to I don't have my little cheat sheet.
Well, Citra almost sounds like.
That's true.
Citrus,
it does sound like citrus. Okay. Oh, that'll help.
So that one's not too bad.
Amarillo tastes like Texas. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. So that's why no one usually uses that one.
Oh, no.
But anyway, and actually they are very nice. They are very active on Twitter. You should definitely throw them a follow. You should be following them as us, both of us. And they're very nice. I've asked them before about when are more of these beers going to start coming to Arizona, and they said it is on their short list.
Oh, I saw something about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So, okay, well, that's good. It's relatively close.
Yeah.
I had one of their beers at a restaurant we went to in San Diego on our trip recently called Barley Mash down in the Gaslamp Quarter, and I believe you have a can of it in your fridge, the Blazing Amber.
Yes, and I do like that one quite a bit.
That was really, really tasty.
That one's really good. It's got kind of more of like the sweet malt thing going on, little dank hops. That one's and I think it even says that on the can. It literally says dank.
Dank,
which
it does.
I totally appreciate.
Yeah.
and they're correct. Very, very good little tasting notes on there.
Have you had this before?
This is the last can out of the 4.
Oh, okay. So you have had 3.
Yes,
okay.
I have had 3. So full disclosure, as we always do.
Clear.
This is definitely golden.
Yellow. Yeah, clear gold. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'd heard about this brewery actually from someone that I work with, was a very big proponent of them. When last time he was out in California, probably 6 months or a year ago, and he was talking about, I love these beers, they're so great, So
who's that?
It was Rich.
Rich, all right.
So he was very nice that he actually wanted me to bring back some of these to him as well. So
did you bring him some?
I did. Yeah, okay. I brought him some back as well.
So he'll return the favor someday.
That's right.
He better. You just have to figure out what the savory onion ring hop note is.
A little bit of that in there.
Yeah,
see,
a little bit.
That to me, like when you say that though, that's where I'm getting the citrus, and I'm also, like we talked about in the last show a little bit, I'm getting a little bit of sunflower seed. There's something in there that's that, but I know what you're talking about. It's that oils, which then turns to me into that kind of.
But there are some
aroma.
Nice citrus notes in there.
The citrus notes are very and a little sweet. There's a little nice little sweet in there too.
Yep, there's definitely a sweetness in there.
Brings it all together, but I think that smells really good. That's one of those ones where you're actually, especially now we know we can find them, but if you'd have handed me this a year or two ago, I'd say like, there's no way that's only 5%.
Oh yeah,
right. Like that you can be getting already that much aroma out of that style of beer.
Yeah,
it's pretty awesome.
Good. Smooth, actually. It's weird.
A little creamy almost, right?
Yeah, because at first I was going to say dry, but the part of my tongue that was dry is not anymore. It was more toward the front.
There's a nice little body to that. I think that's probably from the wheat.
You're probably right. Yeah, but it's the hop, the fruity notes are not like overwhelming. They're just they're appropriately understated, I think. To blend with the body.
They're muted. You kind of get a final puff, waft of them at the back, but they're blended very nicely throughout the malts, kind of the whole way across my palate, and then there's a little poof.
They sort of ride the sweetness river.
Yeah,
it's actually
nice.
It's not a river though.
Is that in Chicago?
The Sweetness River for Walter Payton.
Yeah, thank you.
It's more of a slow flowing creek of sweetness because it's not like
toward the end of his career.
Yeah, slow flowing creek.
Slow flowing sweetness.
Oh, slow flowing. That'd be a great sour name.
Slow flowing sweetness.
Creek. Slow flowing creek.
Well, that is the name of.
Oh, is there one?
K-R-I-E-K, the creek.
Yeah.
Style of beer.
Is there? But no, is there one called slow flowing?
Oh no,
slow flowing creek.
No, that's not.
Is that
now
good?
I get it. That would be fantastic. You're correct. That would be awesome.
Slow flowing creek. That'd be like a heavy, thick. Anyways, I digress. So no, that's nice. There's a little bit of sweetness. The fruitiness is there. It's kind of mildly creamy, and refreshing actually.
Yeah, I really like that one too.
Good.
It's not
a little bitter, not a little soury bitter finish at the end, but not.
There's a little
not like
fruit
overall.
Sour bitter at the back.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes this beer. I think would hold up really well to foods in summer too. Like it's not just about the refreshing, crisp, gone. I think this one can handle that aspect, but then I think can transfer over to the food sometimes you think about with summer with grilling and cooking out and all that kind of stuff that's going to hold up to enjoying abroad or different things like that.
I think of teriyaki burger with pineapple on it, maybe.
Oh yeah,
something because you'd have that sort of savory, but then you'd have that sweet pineapple that would marry with the hops, the hoppiness there.
I think that's a really good idea. When are we coming?
Let's get one. Let's make one.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
That sounds good. I'll have that. Excuse me, Flo.
Yeah. So now I'm a little bit sad. This is my last one. But hopefully they will be coming out soon, shipping over some beverages, or at least maybe do a tap takeover. Like I'm thinking maybe Tap and Bottle somehow like pulls someone into the market this way or something like that. Maybe there's some connections that can be made.
Well, we'll have to talk to Scott and Rebecca, see if there's any
demand.
See what they can do to apply duress to get some Modern Times beer here. And
see, now whenever I hear the word duress, then that makes me think of.
Well, see, I think of moonlighting.
That's exactly right.
Okay, all right.
Excellent.
I wasn't sure if there was a more.
Yeah. And then you'll keep applying.
Duress.
Yeah. But how do I know that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
gone
good.
off on a tangent.
That's good. As we do.
I
don't know if we've had a moonlighting reference before, so I'm glad I'm glad unless we've talked about duress in a previous podcast.
I don't think so.
All right.
And where you can find there'll be no duress.
We'll stop subjecting you to duress.
Yeah, there'll be no duress found at the website at AboutBeverages.com, but you can find the tasting notes for this beer as well as where it hits on our recommendation scale. And while you're there, definitely we've got links to all the things that we are involved with social media wise. We've got Facebook, Twitter, Untapped, all these different things. Our YouTube page, if you just want to get the videos and stuff like that, that's all there as well. Thank you for all the comments we've been getting lately through YouTube. We've been getting lots of good feedback and even just different people trying things. Really appreciate that. That definitely helps. And also more suggestions.
Please.
Always asking for more suggestions.
And more samples. No.
Yeah, wait.
But mostly more suggestions because we can
got any samples.
I know.
Someday.
Never happened. But yeah, we can. We love that. Ideas for podcast, themes, individual things we should try. Yeah, please let us know. We enjoy doing this, and we're always looking to discover something new.
But whether we like it or not,
you should give it a shot.